The room smelled of perfume, body spray and something Teniola couldn't identify. Clothes were everywhere. Two suitcases sat open on the bed. Dara stood close to the mirror, while Kiki sat leg crossed on the bed scrolling through her phone. Teniola stood in front of the suitcase. Wait, when we get there, where exactly am I going to sleep? Kiki slowly looked up from her phone. With Chief, of course. Teniola's face changed. With Chief? Then Dara looked at Tenny. Tenny, please don't start. No, I'm serious. I thought the three of us would have our own room. Kiki burst out laughing. Our own room? To do what exactly? Fellowship? Dara started laughing too. Tenny didn't. She lowered her head. But you people did not tell me that. Kiki sighed dramatically and dropped her phone. Teniola, you have met Chief before, right? Does Chief look like somebody that wants to kill you? No, that's not what I'm saying. Then what exactly are you saying? Tenny hesitated. What if he expects me to... You know now. Kiki stared at her. Dara was already trying not to laugh. Teniola whispered, sleep with him. That finished them. Kiki fell backwards on the bed, laughing. Okay, and if he wants you to do that, what exactly is the problem? Teniola stared at her. My boyfriend. Which dirty boyfriend? Femi? Kiki waved her hand dismissively. Please, how much has Femi given you since you both started dating? Kiki, I'm asking you a question. Dara stepped in before it could become an argument. Tenny, nobody is forcing you. If you don't want to go, don't go. But please, don't behave like this. You know what this trip is all about. That silenced her, because somewhere inside her, Teniola knew. Kiki picked up her phone again. Chief is spending thousands of dollars on this trip. Flights, hotel, shopping money, everything. Dara is going with Senator Body, and I am with Chief's friend. You are Chief's guest, so use your head. Teniola swallowed. Only 6 months earlier, she would have never imagined herself sitting in a room and having this kind of conversation. So 6 months earlier, Teniola Adeyemi didn't even know Kiki, and that's where we go backwards. Teniola is a brilliant 21-year-old university student on scholarship. She is not from some desperately poor family. Her parents are hardworking, respectable people who simply don't have much disposable money. Her scholarship handles tuition, but everything else is a struggle. Accommodation, books, food, transport, data, departmental expenses. Her parents send her what they can, and Teniola manages the rest. She's academically excellent, quiet but not boring. She's very pretty. She has a boyfriend, Femi, another struggling student who genuinely likes her, but is also surviving on student money. And Teniola has something Dara desperately needs: brains. Dara knows Teniola from one of their general university courses. Dara is beautiful, fashionable, and unserious academically. One afternoon, she begs Teniola to help her with an assignment. She even promises, please just help me. I will sort you out, I promise. Teniola does it. Then Dara calls her. Babe, I'm not coming on campus anymore. Please, can you bring it to my lodge? I'll give you 10k for transport. Teniola pauses. Transport isn't even going to cost close to that. 10,000 naira is a lot of money to her. So she goes. And that's the first time Teniola enters Dara and Kiki's world. Their off-campus apartment is beautiful. Not billionaire luxury, but for students, mad. Air conditioned, beautiful beddings, full-length mirrors, perfumes everywhere, ring lights, designer-looking handbags, food deliveries, a big television, everything Teniola's cramped school hostel doesn't have. And that is where she meets Kiki. Kiki is the sharper one, the more street-smart girl, more calculating, less interested in pretending. Initially, Kiki barely acknowledges Teniola, but Dara likes her, so they start talking. They ordered food. Dara gives Teniola the promised transport money without hesitation. Then Kiki gets a phone call. Her birthday is coming up. She discusses arrangements with an older man they simply call Chief. After the call, Kiki complains. Chief said I should bring fine girls. Apparently his friends are coming. Dara looks across the room, then at Teniola. Tenny, come for Kiki's birthday now. Teniola laughs. Me? Yes, you. Come. Teniola admits she doesn't even have anything appropriate to wear. Dara opens her wardrobe. Is that your problem? 2 days later, Teniola returns after lectures and the transformation begins. Dara lent her a beautiful dress. They do her makeup, fix her hair, give her heels. Even Kiki finally looks at her properly and says, Dara, where have you been hiding this girl? That night was Teniola's first introduction to that lifestyle. Beautiful club, VIP section, expensive drinks, powerful older men. Chief notices Teniola, but nothing dramatic happens that night. He talks to her and asks her what she studies. She tells him. He likes how intelligent she is. Before they leave, Chief gives the girls money. Teniola initially refuses hers. Dara whispers, "Babe, collect that money if I slap you." Teniola takes it. When she gets back to her hostel, she counts the money. She just sits there because this is more than her parents normally send her in a long time. And that's the first time it cracked. Not sex, not partying, but money. Because suddenly she realizes how much easily money exists in Zara and Kiki's world. Over the next few months, Teniola becomes close to them. She's still attending lectures, she's still doing well, she's still dating Femi, but now she goes out occasionally. Chief keeps asking about her. Sometimes he sends her money through Kiki, eventually directly. One time, her phone spoiled and Chief replaced it. She needed books in school, Chief sent her money. Her mother calls one afternoon because something is needed at home. For the first time in her life, Teniola says, "Mommy, don't worry, I'll send it." And she does. Her mother is stunned. Teniola claimed she is doing paid academic work and online jobs. Her mother prayed for her, and that prayer made Teniola so uncomfortable, but not uncomfortable enough to stop. Then Chief announces the trip. He's traveling abroad with two wealthy friends, 3 men, and they want 3 women to accompany them: Kiki, Dara, and Teniola. Chief offers Teniola an amount that sounded so ridiculous to her, but there was only one problem. Teniola had never traveled internationally and she doesn't even have a passport. Chief says, "Send me your details." Suddenly, everything starts moving. Urgent passport processing, shopping money, suitcase, clothes, hair, nails, everything. Dara and Kiki are having the time of their lives preparing her, and although throughout the week, they are teaching Teniola their rules, how to behave around wealthy men, what not to ask, what not to post online, how to dress, how to act like expensive environments were normal, even when you are seeing it for the first time. They introduced her to smoking at a party. She coughed so badly the first time that Kiki nearly falls off her chair laughing. And slowly, they normalized everything she previously thought wasn't for her, which brings us back to the open scene the night before the trip. Teniola finally asked the question she had been avoiding: "Where am I sleeping?" And now she understands exactly what she's walking into. Nobody physically forces her. Dara even tells her, "See, babes, if you want to go, go. If you don't want to, then don't go." But Teniola looks at the suitcase, the clothes, her new phone, the money Chief had already spent. Then she thinks about the amount he promised her and she makes her decision. She goes. We do not need to show anything sexual. Money tells us enough. Teniola sits quietly on the balcony. Different girl, not traumatized, not crying, just processing the fact that she had crossed a boundary she once thought she never will. Then her phone buzzes. Credit alert. She looked at the amount and everything completely changed before her eyes. From there, the changes accelerated. By final year, Teniola barely resembles the scholarship student Zara originally met. She's still intelligent, that's very important, but she had suddenly become very distracted, traveling, missing lectures, sleeping through classes after returning from trips. Femi eventually discovers enough to understand what was happening. They had a terrible breakup and Teniola tells herself she doesn't care, while Kiki and Zara's lifestyle become riskier too. Then, there comes the trip that destroys everything. 3 women traveled again. While they were away, an important final year examination was unexpectedly rescheduled. Teniola couldn't get back in, and unlike Dara and Kiki, Teniola could not afford to fail. Her scholarship and academic standards were already shaky because of her absence. She panics and she wants to return immediately. Kiki tells her to relax. Someone knows someone, and then they arranged for another student to impersonate Teniola. Teniola knows it is madness. She knows. But this is the same girl who spent months learning to silence the little voice whenever it interferes with what she wants. So she agreed. The impersonator is caught. University investigates and there is evidence everywhere. Teniola's involvement is established and her final year, after the years of academic excellence, is crumbled. Teniola is expelled for examination malpractice and impersonation, and that is the moment where everything becomes quiet. No dramatic sound feeling, no screaming. Her father comes, her mother comes, and her mother keeps asking, "You?" Teniola, how come? Because this is the part she doesn't even understand who her daughter became. And Teniola finally breaks. Meanwhile, consequences are reaching the other girls too. Dara learns that she had contracted an STD. It's treatable and she received proper medical care, but the experience frightens her deeply. Kiki discovers that she was pregnant, and because her relationship had overlapped, she can't immediately identify who the father is. Suddenly, the three girls who once sat beautiful in an apartment laughing about everything aren't laughing anymore. Same beautiful room, but completely different atmospheres. Kiki is sitting quietly. Teniola had been expelled. Teniola looked around the apartment she once thought represented everything she wanted. And then she says, "Do you remember the first day I came here?" Dara does. Teniola gives a sad little laugh. "I came to bring you an assignment." That line alone tells us everything, because the girl who entered the apartment, who was academically brilliant and struggling financially, was the same girl sitting there who now has all the money in the world but no university. She lost her scholarship and her expulsion remains a major setback for her. Her relationship with her parents takes time to repair, but eventually she decides that her life cannot end at 22 because she made a terrible choice at 21. She starts again through another legitimate educational route available to her. Dara changes too. Kiki has also made serious decisions about motherhood and her future. And the friendship itself changes because now they are no longer three girls encouraging one another to do whatever feels good. They have learned that sometimes your friends can love you and still be a terrible influence on you. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more juicy stories like this. Bye.